What's up, everybody? Bert here, and I have a special video today for you guys. I have a official League Play class setup video, and what's going to separate this League Play class setup video from the rest of them on YouTube is that I'm actually going to explain to you guys why you want to use these setups and what situations you want to use these setups and what game types you want to use these setups. And also, I'm not going to feed you guys bullshit. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys to make a scorpion class or a shotgun class or anything dumb in that nature, because yeah, there are people that use the shotgun and the scorpion that are effective with it, but it's mostly online and it's mostly on their own host, and I'm not just going to give you guys stupid warrior classes when I can just give you guys the actual good classes that are the good classes to use. So as you can see, I'm in class setup 1. This is my hardpoint class. This is the type of class you want to use if you're playing an AR and hardpoint, whether you be anchoring or slaying. Of course, you got the MA. It's pretty much the most dominant AR in the game. The attachments you want to use is obviously you need that red dot on it. The red dot's essential, and you need stock. Now, some people may use quick draw, some people may not. But I'm telling you, if you use red dot, quick draw, and stock, that's like the most dominant slaying gun in the game. My secondary, I used the B23R because it is the best secondary that is not banned in MLG. The B23R is very effective, and the MA, as we all know, isn't very good close range. So if you want to push in a hard point, or you find yourself having to go through a close quarters area, go ahead and use that B23R. It's got a fast reload time, it's got a quick kill time, it's a good gun. The perks you want to use is flak jackets, because basically you want to be a dominant power, whether you're anchoring or you're slaying. You don't need lightweight. You don't need to run around and jump here to here and here to here. Your job is to pick up a lot of kills and be dominant, and you don't want a nade taking you out. You just want to be posted up and just be a tank. Now, perk 2, you're going to see toughness on every single one of my classes, no matter what game type, no matter what you're doing. Toughness is essential in perk 2, no questions asked. You need dexterity as your third perk. The reason I say dexterity is because with quick draw, it makes that reaction time very quick. You can pull up your gun, and using the AR is all about getting kills. And this is the class setup that you want to use to get as many kills as you can and maximize your slaying power. So some people could say use tac mask. Some people could take away the B23R and the EMP grenade and use dexterity and tac mask, but I myself feel like secondaries are important for every class. I never use a class without a secondary, and I believe everyone else should do the same. You see all the time people get stuck with a knife in their hand and get caught, and you always see secondaries save people, and it's 1 point. If you can use 1 point to get another gun that can kill someone rather than get like a fucking grenade or a stun grenade, like how many kills is the grenade worth? 1. How many kills is a stun worth? 1. That mostly. Yeah, you may get like a double kill off a stun or a double kill off a nade, but let's be for real. A pistol can get you so many kills in so many different situations. So secondaries, I think, are essential. Now, your tactical, you could replace that EMP with a stun, but then again, a lot of people use tac mask on hardpoint. You could replace it with a trophy, but I like to use the EMP, especially if it's league play, because there's no friendly fire. You can just spam the hill with EMPs, not affect your teammates, and just destroy the other team with EMPs. So that's my first class. Second class is the same thing, but the AN94. The AN94 is arguably right there with the MA. Obviously, the MA is a little bit better, but a lot of people use the AN94. The AN94 is hands down the second best AR in the game. And same thing, you want to be a slayer. You can also anchor with the AN, but you don't see it too often. But these two are your obviously slaying hardpoint classes. The third class is the class that I use when I play hardpoint when I'm running a sub. You got the MSMC, most dominant sub in the game, hands down again. You got quick draw and a long barrel. Those are the 2 attachments you want on your sub, no question. A lot of people may use laser sight. I don't like laser sight because if you use laser sight and then you use quick draw is pretty much you aiming down your sights faster, and laser sight's hip firing. So neither attachment complements each other. But if you got quick draw and long barrel, both complement each other, and it makes your sub a tank. You got your B23R. We already talked about that. Got your EMP grenade. We already talked about that. You got flak jacket because you're gonna be in hills. You don't want to get naded out. You know, you want to be able to eat nades in hills and stay alive in the hill. And a lot of people use lightweight on their subclasses. I don't, because I look at hardpoint as pretty much the subs have to get kills too. The subs got to get their kills in the hill and stay alive. Hardpoint is all about outslaying the other team and like just controlling and doing what you want. So that's why I use flak jacket. And since I don't have to put primary gunfighter on the MSMC, I put on dexterity and tac mask, and it makes me just a mini slaying tank in the hill. And that's the class I use in hardpoint. Now these are my CTF classes. Obviously, I got the M8 again, B23R, pretty much the completely same setup as my hardpoint, except for I have a concussion instead of the EMP. And the reason for that concussion is some people don't use tac mask in CTF, and you can stun the flag carrier and things in that nature. And I don't see any EMP very useful in CTF. I think if you're going to use any tactical, use concussion, because there's that chance that you might be able to save yourself by stunning the flag carrier. Same thing with the AN-94, you know, don't really need to talk about this. You got your OBJ class for CTF, you got your MSMC, quick draw, long barrel, B23R, your concussion. This time I got lightweight, tac mask, and extreme conditioning. Now, obviously this is the type of class you want to be pushing in their base, trying to get the flag out, and tac mask will stop you from any incoming concussions. Extreme conditioning and lightweight helping you to get your maximum mobilization, be able to move around the map and just basically get anywhere as you want as fast as possible. And that's pretty much what you want to use. Now you could make another class. Obviously I didn't make a 4 and 5 class, but you could make this custom class for as the same exact thing, but replace tac mask with dead silence just in case the other team is sound whoring or anything like that. But I rarely do that. I just stick to this. Now my search and destroy is the only game type where I put 5 classes for. Obviously I have the MSMC. I got lightweight, extreme conditioning, dead silence with a concussion. The reason I'm using concussion again is because, see, I'm not using tac mask, so I probably can catch someone else not using tac mask, get a stun on them, and be able to kill them. This is a rushing class, and that's pretty much it. This class is pretty much the same as that class, except for I got tac mask on this class. I use this class especially on Express when you're rushing that bottom bomb site, because there's so many tacticals going off all the time. And yeah, it is a good idea for your teammates to throw it on trophies, but I still like the tactical mask just because I don't want to rely on those trophies. So that pretty much sums up my 2 rushing classes and search and destroy. Now I got my AR class. Obviously I got flak jacket because I don't need lightweight if I'm using an AR, because I'm not going to be rushing. I don't need to get places quickly, and I'd rather be able to eat a nade or two because I'm more than likely going to be posted up, and I don't want someone to find out where I'm at and land a nade on me and kill me. And then I have dead silence because honestly you need dead silence in search and destroy, and I got my concussion and my VT3R. Same thing for the AN-94 class, and this last class is the sniping class. As you've seen lately, sniping's been really big in Black Ops 2, bigger than it's ever been in any other game competitive wise. And the reason you want to have your MSMC first is because it saves you points. Obviously, you're going to put 2 attachments on your MSMC. If you put overkill on, put your DSR as your secondary, you'll only have to put 1 attachment on it. If I were to put my DSR first, I would be wasting points, because then I would have to put secondary gunfighter on and have to put 2 attachments on my primary, and it pretty much just saves points. You always want to put your primary gun first and then make your sniper your secondary, because you're only going to use 1 attachment on it anyways, unless you use like thermal or anything like that, but I don't think it's worth the point. Now obviously I got flak jacket on because I'm not going to be rushing, got toughness, got dead silence, and I got my concussion. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned a little bit, and hope you guys use these classes and implement them into your game. Go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and sub. And YouTube, I will see you later.